On February 2, 2013, policeabuse.com received a telephone call from Miss Deborah Clax.
It's concerning my son, Dale Castro, at the Holmes County Jail in Florida, Bonifay, Florida. I need to speak to the investigator I spoke to. Please give me a call. It's very important. Thank you.
Clax and her daughter pulled into a highway rest stop and contacted policeabuse.com. Miss Clax was traveling with her daughter from Louisiana on Interstate 10 to see her son, who was confined in a Florida jail. Miss Clax reported that her son, Dale Castro, also known as Dale Clax, was being abused inside the Holmes County, Florida jail facility. Miss Clax said that her son had been raped and tortured by inmates who were being protected by a group of rogue correctional officers. The leader of the officers, Captain Joel Patrick, is alleged to have supervised the beating and sexual assault of Clax by other inmates. Policeabuse.com called the Holmes County, Florida Internal Affairs Unit and later contacted the supervisor of the jail, Lieutenant French.
Yes, sir. I have a client on the line who called about a complaint that her son was being abused. He's a sex offender or accused of being a sex offender. And he claims that the deputy who assaulted him previously is coming on duty later today. And I wanted to put that information in the hands of someone who would be responsible with making sure that there isn't such a problem taking place.
After our intervention, an investigation was started by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Captain Patrick has since been arrested and charged with battery on an inmate. Since Patrick's arrest, policeabuse.com has learned that a second officer, identified in the assaults, has returned to work and continued threatening Dale Clax. The officer's name is Deputy Mann. Mann was identified by Clax as one of his chief tormentors, continuing to harass the inmate well after he knew that an investigation was underway. We called Deputy Mann to advise him against any further harassment of Castro.
Yes, ma'am. Is this phone line recorded?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to reach a deputy or officer Mann. Is he on duty?
That's Officer Mann.
Hey, Officer Mann. Did you call Dale Castro, an inmate in the Holmes County Jail, a nigger? Have you called him that, and are you threatening him?
First of all, who is this, sir?
This is Mr. Kamau with policeabuse.com, and I want to know if you're threatening Dale Castro, the inmate. Your partner, Captain Patrick, has been fired, and I don't know if you're doing what you're being accused of. I don't go by what's said. I go by facts that I can prove, but I'm letting you know right now that I'm watching this case very closely, and that it's already been reported to FDLE, and if I get any more reports that this inmate is being tormented, I will make sure that heads roll.
Ms. Clax and her family are concerned that the charges against Captain Joel Patrick are significantly less than what the family expected, given evidence against him. Inmates and jail staff witnesses confirm almost every detail of the Dale Clax rape assault complaint. According to Clax, Captain Patrick ordered him to scrub a toilet with a toothbrush and brush his teeth with the same brush. He was also forced to drink urine and clean his mouth with toilet water. Such abuse would not be allowed in third world countries, much less any properly supervised jail in the United States. We are seeking felony charges for the abuse reported by Clax. Please express your opinion about this report and follow this case on policeabuse.com.